Solana faces another blockchain outage for the first time in a while, and Monero dumps 40% after this big announcement. This is your Altcoin Buzz News. Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Cody Buffington. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you know when we drop latest content. Follow us on Twitter, AltcoinBuzzIO, and as always, it's not financial advice, and we wish you the best of luck in your crypto ventures. Altcoin Buzz Alpha is proud to say that we now have a winning portfolio spread among different sectors. We're also very well positioned to get into good IDOs. What about airdrops? Check the number of airdrops we've received until now. Add to that the original Celestia airdrop and more coming. We've achieved all of this by giving many deep research, diversified calls. Check out our numbers in December. We now plan to reallocate profits to low caps, diversify to new sectors, get bigger airdrops, catch latest trends like Bitcoin and Lena inscriptions, and DCA during market flushes. We've also recently introduced a yearly subscription on Patreon. If you subscribe to our yearly plan, you get 1 month's membership completely free. Check out Altcoin Buzz Alpha with the link down below. The price of Solana has dipped by more than 3% following a major outage on the Solana network yesterday. Solana's price dropped to as low as $93.36 before recovering to its current level, down 4% yesterday and more than 11% on the week. The Solana network status page showed a major outage on the mainnet beta cluster, with a notice stating engineers from across the ecosystem are investigating an outage on the mainnet beta. According to the Solana status Twitter account, which provides status updates for the network, engineers have released a new validator software update, version v1.17.20, which addresses an issue which caused the cluster to halt. This isn't the first time the Solana network has suffered an outage, but is the first time in a long time. In February 2023, the network went down for almost 20 hours. It happened just months after the Solana co-founder Anatoly said the forthcoming FireDancer client offered a long-term fix to address the issue. An early version of the validator client dubbed FrankenDancer went live on a testnet in November, and Jump Crypto, which has been developing the new validator client, said its goal is to move FrankenDancer to Solana mainnet by summer and have FireDancer on mainnet as a fully independent validator by the end of 2024. Broadly speaking, some of Solana's network outages have been caused by issues with the software that its validators use to run nodes. The goal of building FireDancer, and thereby making the network more resilient, is to have a backup piece of software that validators can use if there's an issue with the other. Cardano founder Charles Hoskinson said this when asked if Solana could become a partner chain of Cardano.
I heard you were collaborating with Solana. It seems like you were quite a fan of their network. You know, collaboration with Solana would actually make a lot of sense. My brother, a little bit of lore in the family. My brother, before he became a doctor, actually ran a very successful business. It was called NintendoRepairHut.com. And I probably on Wayback Machine, you can see all of his inventory and the things that he did. But let me tell you, he did some great work. He would make for the old NESs like custom molds and actually create the new lids, because the lids would always break on the old old Nintendos. And he actually got new pins made for the Nintendos because the original ones were made of too flimsy of a metal. And what happens when you push the game in too hard, it would bend the contacts. That's why when you blow on the cartridge, it actually makes contact better, because it provides a kind of a conductive fluid for it to go from the cartridge to those little pins that get bent. So the ones that my brother would make were made out of a stronger material. So when you put them in, it would fix the flashing light problem on the NES and so forth. So I was thinking, since, Solana comes from that world, that maybe there's some legacy there. We could figure out how to turn it on and off, take it in and out, blow on the cartridge, these types of things. I don't know. It might be possible. But my brother doesn't do Nintendo stuff anymore. He's a doctor.
Dymension's highly anticipated airdrop took place yesterday on Tuesday as the network's mainnet went live, serving up over $390 million worth of DYM tokens for early users and select communities as the token surged in value following the launch. DYM is currently at 58% on the day to a current price of $5.60. It already has $246 million worth of trading volume on exchanges including Binance, Bybit, and KuCoin. The airdrop spans 700 million DYM tokens, representing 7% of the total supply. Dymension is a network built to let developers deploy app chains that it calls rollups, and it's a layer 1 blockchain built using Cosmos Tech and the Inter-Blockchain Communication Protocol, or IBC. Builders can choose from various virtual machines and tokens on their roll-apps. The Genesis roll drop, as Dymension called it, was available to more than 1 million unique wallets across various chains and communities, including users on Solana, Celestia, and Ethereum, as well as Optimism, Base, and the upcoming Blast. Certain communities could also take part in the airdrop, including holders of the popular Pudgy Penguins NFT collection on Ethereum, as well as Mad Lads and Tensorians on Solana. With more than a million wallets that could have claimed a share of the 700 million airdrop tokens, the claim already took place in January, and only 528,000 wallets ultimately made a claim, which means around half of the eligible users left money or DYM on the table. Those tokens were ultimately redistributed to other users. DYM is currently the second largest token airdrop of 2024, based on the total value of the airdrop tokens. It follows decentralized exchange aggregator Jupiter on Solana, which airdropped 1 billion Jupe last week, which at current prices puts the total value on that airdrop at 527 million. Binance will delist the well-known privacy coin Monero on February 20th, alongside Argon, Multichain, and Vi. Binance wrote that we periodically review each digital asset that we list to ensure that it continues to meet a high level of standard we expect. When a coin or token no longer meets this standard, or the industry changes, we conduct a more in-depth review and potentially delist it. Monero wrote on X, the delisting is happening because Binance is now requiring that deposits come from a publicly transparent address. Monero has used stealth addresses for all addresses since its launch in April 2014. Monero allows selective disclosure with view keys, but not a transparent address. The delisting, however, may not come as a surprise. In early January, Binance placed monitoring tags on Monero and a slew of other coins and tokens. Rival exchange OKX also delisted Monero alongside privacy-focused coins Zcash and Dash in January. Exchanges have been facing increasing regulatory pressure to delist privacy coins over the last few years, which has led to some coins removing their privacy features to stay put. Rich Quack on X responded saying, Binance has announced the delisting of Monero, leading to a 40% price drop. Remember, your right to privacy is fundamental and protected by numerous laws. Privacy is the standard expectation, yet there are those who oppose those rights, seeking to reserve privacy solely for themselves. Privacy is not just a privilege, it's a right. Stand up for your rights. The Ethereum Name Service, or ENS, has partnered with the domain registrar GoDaddy to provide an intermediary between the traditional web domains and the decentralized domain names of Web3, and allows users to use the .eth web domains with their URLs without charge. This collaboration is a reflection of the growing symbiosis and the relationship between Web2 and Web3 infrastructures. The ENS, recognized as a decentralized domain, enables one to register .eth domains to register them on a blockchain. These domains make cryptocurrency transactions easier by converting the complex wallet addresses into friendly names. With GoDaddy's involvement, users are now able to connect their blockchain domains to traditional website addresses, thereby improving accessibility as well as user control over digital identity. In addition to this partnership tackles the problem of expensive gas fees that have hindered many seeking to transfer their domains to the ENS architecture. However, with a new smart contract protocol, domain resolution has become much faster, and therefore domain holders can now enjoy a higher level of self-sovereignty without additional cost. This partnership between ENS and GoDaddy is the key to the convergence between the traditional web and decentralized web technologies. It makes using the domain name a much easier process, facilitating the widespread acceptance of this type of domain name as it becomes associated with blockchain systems. And right after the announcement, the ENS token surged to an intraday high of $20.80. That's it for Altcoin Buzz Update. I'm Russ Buffington. Thanks for watching.